All right, everyone. This is a special Friday, August 14th episode of Behind the Lou. In the mid of my workday, I hear something like, "Hey, Cardinals just did something crazy." Um, what happened? We got someone, right? Who is it? Tell us all about it, Brendan. What happened?
No, the Cardinals have promoted Joshua Baez from AAA Memphis. Joshua Baez, the Cardinals' number three prospect in the organization. Um, he's an outfielder and has been talked about pretty much all year on when he will make his debut. Um, his career is something that a lot of people like. If you like asked like a few years ago if he would ever make the like major leagues, and I wouldn't think he would. Because if you look back at like those few years, like when he was drafted in I think he was drafted in 21. Yeah, he was a 2021 second round pick, 54th overall. Um, his first few years were not that great. And then he kind of went on a heater in single A, and then I believe he got hurt, and he struggled really badly in 2024, um, putting up just barely above average WRC plus, only hitting for 218 average, and only had 7 home runs on the year. And then in 2024 in single A, he only had 1 home run on the year. Um, and then he was promoted to A plus, but and he ended up getting like 10 and 11 home runs. Uh, sorry, 10 home runs, so 11 on that entire year. But it just seemed like he was so far away. And with him, having like the swing and miss issues and how high of a draft pick he was, it didn't seem like he was really ever going to make the big league team.
So the Cardinals
Um,
drafted him
yes.
in 21.
Hmm.
So he's been developing for like 5 years,
Yeah. Which
and he.
is kind of uncommon for baseball, like for that kind of prospect level, like that's not as common anymore. A lot
Okay,
of
yeah.
players rise quickly.
I was gonna say I didn't realize he was with us for so damn long.
Yeah,
Is the A plus? That's not the minor leagues, right? A plus is below that.
it's minor leagues, but it's single A. So like there's single A, well there's rookie ball, and then there's like single A, and then double A, and then triple A, which triple A is like the one right before the major leagues. But in 2025, he came on the scene hot. He started in A plus league, and he uh, only had 4 home runs to start that year, but he was hitting 317 with a 152 WRC plus, and then he was promoted to Double A, and he just continued that momentum, finishing the season with 16 home runs, a 271 batting average, a 509 slug, and a 374 on base percentage. And going into this year, I mean, you were really hopeful on his development. And how he was turning things around finally and becoming that top prospect that uh, you wanted him to be. But I would say coming into the season, like hopes were high, but I wouldn't say expectations were that high. And then this year, he just absolutely like just blew up, and he's became again like one of the top prospects in the organization. So far,
Oh no.
Did we just lose him right there? Oh, darn.
Perfect.
No, but what's funny about this too is we were just talking about him in the last podcast as well, Brennan and I, where we filmed that, I think Wednesday night. And with him coming up, and it's kind of proving that the new Cardinals are here to
sorry, I'm
stay.
back now.
Yeah, no, you're all good. I was just telling Mason about how this is kind of an opportunity to really see what the future Cardinals core is really forming up and shaping up to be, especially if they're calling him up now with what they
Yeah,
got.
especially not even to his brother's team, Javier. He's not playing with his brother. That's crazy.
I know. I don't know why they would do that to him.
Is that
Yeah, but I, yeah, my God, you guys are annoying. But anyway, um, yeah, let me do this real quick.
what were you saying? So you got chopped off.
Where did I get chopped off at?
What was he saying, Sean?
Talking about how we were talking about single A and whatnot, and then how it's like the difference between plus A, and then how his batting average and what he's been doing down there and whatnot.
Because right now we're watching him
Uh,
in his time with Memphis this year so far.
yeah, yeah. So for this year, he's like I said, he absolutely exploded onto the scene, um, and he has 34 home runs on the year, a 121 WRC plus, a 573 slugging, which is his highest slugging he's had since 2022 in single A, and he has an on base percentage of 328, batting average of 256. So he's a right handed power bat that I think this team desperately needs. Because you look down this lineup, like Ivan Herrera's kind of slacked on power this year. Like he's been really good, but power wise, he hasn't been that right handed like slugger that you needed. And then if you look down the lineup, it's just Jordan Walker's like your only like real right handed slug because you have like Burleson and JJ who are both lefties. Um, and then Gorman when he was here and we thought he could be better, but he hasn't been on the team in months. He's a lefty as well. So, you know, putting a guy like this, like the future of Joshua Baez, he's going to be a part of the core if he continues his production that he's shown in the minor leagues, he's going to be a part of this core for the next championship team
So I
moving
guess my
forward.
question back for it right now is simply this: is he going to be the swing and miss kind of guy that Nolan Gorman was projected up to be, or is it more? Does he have more tools in the shed? Is I guess what I'm getting at.
Or is he more of a
So,
gardener when he
Yeah.
plays with his trouser snake when he's out in the dugout? You know?
Does he have the
so
hose that retracts or no?
Yeah. Does his hose retract, or is it like one of those like a
I would
shower?
say his hose is all over the place. It's swinging around like crazy.
Yeah,
He does
Okay,
have a
cool.
but
he
he's in the
does have
tall grass.
he does have a swing and miss problem. And that's kind of expected with someone who is uh a power hitter to be like regardless. It's just more a common trait for them. But I mean, for this year, in AAA, I think he had like a strikeout percentage of over 35% early in the year, which is why he wasn't called up sooner. And he's been working on it. He got it down to 29.5 on the year. But if you look back at uh, past years, even when he was producing like in 2022, and those little bit of games that he played for single A, because he only played 20 games that year because I think he was hurt. But he had a strikeout percentage of 38%. And if you just look down the line, but year by year, you see 38, 36, 34, 37. It's just been constant, it's very high strikeout percentage. And I think that's the one thing with Joshua Baez that I think fans need to remember is, he's not he could come on the scene and absolutely shock the world with his power and be like a star level player. But I think expectation wise, it's kind of I think it's important to be patient with him because he's still young and still revamping the type of player that he is. He's like 2 years into this. Ever since Heim Bloom came over the Cardinals is when his turnaround started happening. So the development staff that they gave him and the programs that he's been working on, they have um, they transitioned him to who he is in AAA, and I think we need to give him that same patience for whenever he comes into the major leagues.
So what I'm seeing too, and where this kind of makes sense now, is yeah, I think it kind of revolves around the rules with his rookie status too, right? Because if a player
Hmm.
doesn't appear on the big league roster for more than like 45 days, they can maintain rookie status into even next year, right? So like as we were talking about last podcast too, where JJ Weatherholt's projected to win fucking rookie of the year, right?
Hmm.
We now have him coming up, Joshua Baez, who can do it again next year while retaining rookie status, which is kind of sick to think about.
Yeah, so that's one reason I think they waited as well, not just for his performance and just trying to get that swing and miss down, but I think with them keeping that rookie eligibility is huge because how it works is I think the cutoff was like today. That's when a lot of teams are like they're able to call up a lot of their prospects. And I think the rule is like it's like 45 days from like the end of season. They
Wait,
can't play more than 45 days, and they aren't able to have like more than like 140 something at bats in the season. So, granted, where we are in the season right now, mid August, it's just not possible for him to reach those numbers. So, coming into next year, if he's on the opening day roster, he will still be rookie eligible, which gives the Cardinals that benefit of if he wins Rookie of the Year, they get another first round draft pick after they're going to get one with JJ Weatherholt, if he ends up winning it.
Yeah, gotcha. Well,
Because I don't
you know,
think, real quick, I don't think Mason knew about that. So since JJ Weatherholt's more likely going to win Rookie of the Year, like he's the heheavy favorite,
I
the
thought he
Cardinals are going
did.
to get an extra. They're going to. No, he hasn't won it yet. It's his first year.
I thought they just ended the year after they gave out the reward.
Wait, what?
So like, as soon as they give out rookie, they'll give. I thought they gave out the rookie of the year, and that's why the Cardinals stopped trying. Just like when they stopped trying whenever Jordan Walker won home run derby.
Ma- Mason's ball knowledge is crazy.
Yeah, it's
He's on a
crazy. I'm on a
Cardinals
par.
podcast. Number one Cardinal fan,
Two
Mason.
balls and a strike.
No, the award goes out at the end of the year, but he's favored to win, just like
Well,
every league.
in fairness, y'all also do the
that makes
draft in the
sense.
middle of the year, so I don't want to hear it.
That is weird for baseball to do
I'm
it, but
just a
it's
mediocre
because.
white boy that doesn't know anything about sports.
But no, they do the draft in the middle of the year because the college baseball ends in like spring.
Gotcha.
So, but
So
yeah,
he
How
starts tomorrow against the
he'll more likely start
Chubs.
tomorrow. Yep, he'll be in left field. I'm
Dude,
guessing Nathan Church is going to be sitting.
starting in the middle of a Chicago Cardinals series is actually kind of crazy.
He could have a moment in Chicago too. Like
I didn't think
th-
about that until
this
just
could
now.
be this could be like I'm trying to think of like players who've like had big debuts against the Cubs. I don't think they're. I know Pozo had a big Cubs moment early on in his career.
Does this mean that it's the end of Nathan Church as well?
I mean, I don't think it's really the end of Nathan Church because, I mean, I don't think he was ever really supposed to be more than just a fourth
Right.
outfielder anyway. But him starting every day, yes, they're gonna put Joshua Baez in there every single day, unless he's just god awful. They're not gonna let him like be
Flounder, yeah.
like they're gonna let him struggle, but they're not gonna like make him useless out there.
Right.
So I think they'll play matchups. I think I wouldn't be surprised if they do like a platoon situation sometimes with Church, like later on in the year, especially if he's getting close to that at bat limit, where it's like Nathan Church plays against righties and then Baez plays against lefties. And then they can switch in as like when they do like bullpen, when like someone for the bullpen comes in, they can pinch hit Baez or pinch hit Church, whatever it might be.
Right.
I could see them doing something like that, but no, it's exciting though because like this is the biggest name to debut this year, other than like JJ Weatherholt. Like this is the biggest call up that they could do, and I don't think it's the end of call ups for the Cardinals either.
All right,
Which
look in your crystal ball. Who do you see coming up next?
I would say Leo Bernal, that catcher we talked about.
Oh
Um,
yeah, yeah, him.
if you guys haven't caught on already, Mason has absolutely zero Cardinals knowledge. He's just
Yeah,
here for Battle Hawks and vibes.
yeah. I mean, minor league baseball, I don't really pay attention to.
Yeah, but no, Leo Bernal is probably going to make a debut. He's been really doing well in AAA, and he's probably the best defensive catcher in the organization. Um, so I think, especially down the stretch, I could see them giving him opportunities and probably letting like Jimmy Crooks go back down because he's been awful.
Yeah.
And then probably next would probably be Quinn Matthews. See, I thought Quinn Matthews was going to be up sooner, but I think he'll be up to do the double header He's already made his debut though this year, but I think the doubleheader against the Reds on Monday, I think he'll make one of those starts, and then I thought he was going to be in the rotation moving forward after today's start with Matthew Liberatore, because I thought Matthew Liberatore was going to get shelled. But he actually pitched pretty well today, even though he lost. So I think the Matthew Liberatore
That's an
experience will
Apple TV
continue.
game.
Yeah, I was surprised they did an afternoon Apple TV game. Usually it's like Friday night baseball that they do.
Yeah. Well, I was in the shower trying to watch it on the MLB app.
Well,
And it's like, dude, it's Apple TV Friday night baseball, and I'm like, it's fucking 3 o'clock.
Friday night, 3 o'clock. Whenever
Yeah.
we all hang out, we like to get up and get out and tear up the town at 3 o'clock.
Yeah, it's get wasted. How do you even watch the Memphis Redbirds? Is that shit just on YouTube?
No, they have like I mean, I know if you have like MLB TV, like since you have Cardinals TV, I believe you can. I don't think it's added on your package, but I think you can add like minor league baseball to it, or it might be free with your Cardinals TV because you
'Cause
can
if it was-
watch all levels of minor league through that.
Because if it was easily like watchable, I'd pay more attention to it. Because I mean, like I go to the gym, I'm watching the Little League World Series right now. Like
This guy watches the St. Louis Shockers
I watch-
daily.
I watch all these minor leagues. I don't know how to watch the Redbirds.
I would say I think
And if I
it's
can't
on
watch it, I
MLB
don't give a
TV.
shit, to be honest.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
get
look it
that.
up.
That's kind of how I am with the Springfield Thunderbirds, the Blues AHL affiliate and whatnot.
Are they the
Like-
same way where it's like impossible to watch?
Yeah, and so like if I just follow it on Twitter, that's the best way for me to keep getting informed and whatnot, and just following those personalities down there. Like it was really interesting whenever they had minor league teams can be so weird with their rules. Like in the NHL, they had this weird one where like we had Ryan Suzuki, who's was a prospect for the Carolina Hurricanes playing for the Blues affiliate team. It's just super weird. Like you get those weird coincidences. Like, and the better example is in 2019, Jordan Bennington famously, he did start a game for the Providence Bruins in 2019, and then later
And
on
went to beat the
goes
professional
on to beat
Bruins.
the actual Bruins
cool.
and stuff.
Yeah, I just looked it up for minor league. If you have MLB Plus, which
Oh.
I don't know if that's the same as like MLB TV. I don't know.
Hey.
You can watch all minor leagues
Guys,
of every team.
Let's just
Which
put
I
it
don't know why you
on.
would want to do that.
We're gonna put it on the Behind the Loop credit card. It'll be fine. We can fit this in the budget, I think.
Honestly, though, I would love to get into like watching some like actually like I watch like a lot of highlights and follow a lot of articles about minor league and like baseball and like mainly Cardinals, not around the league. But like especially right now when like your major league teams like not like I mean the Cardinals are still kind of in a wild card chase at this moment, but
Right.
if they're out of it like earlier on or like the game's boring and there's a minor league game going on or they're off that day, those games are actually pretty fun because there's a lot of really good players in our system right now, just like we talked about with them being the number 2 farm system now.
Do the seasons overlap? Like the exact same time?
Yeah. The AAA season ends a little sooner. Like I think it ends in like early September, I believe.
Yeah, that's true.
Because they start like a playoff series too. They have like minor league like championship series and stuff like that.
So Brennan, on a scale of 1 to 10, just to wrap up this emergency pod, how excited are you now for the remainder of the season for the Cardinals?
What the hell is going on with StreamYard?
Why is
How
there
did you
2
manage to
Masons?
Yeah. Maybe this one knows more ball knowledge.
It's just there's 3 of me on here.
What is happening?
But Brennan, like I said,
Now I
your
lost
excitement
audio
now for the
What
remainder of the
fuck?
Cardinal season.
Can you guys hear me?
with him
Yes.
being called up?
Yes.
Give it to me right here. Scale 1 to 10.
All right, can you hear us, Brennan?
Oh, bye.
Oh, hello. We are nearing the end of this emergency pod. Let's see if we can get one final tidbit from Brennan.
I lost all audio with everyone.
Oh,
Neat.
Brennan, can you hear me now?
Yeah, you broke my stream. There was
Yeah,
2 of
well-
you, and then I couldn't hear anybody.
Since this is going sideways,
Can you hear
let's,
Mason at all or no?
Yes, I can hear both of you.
We can hear you.
Okay, well,
just wrap this up for us since this is going to shit.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like all these streams on StreamYard have been going this shit, which is why we're leaving them soon.
Yeah, we might look a little different on the next one.
And then I'm in Cleveland right now. Wasn't expecting to do this, but anyway, scale 1 to 10 how excited I am. I would say I'm like at a 7 or 6 or 7 because 6, 7. Uh, but I think like I'm excited to see Joshua Baez like actually come out and show the world who he is. But the thing is I don't know how hopeful I am that he will actually make a major impact on this team right now, as it currently stands. But again, I'll be interested to see how it all plays out, and especially in Chicago, I think that could be really cool to see.
Well, I mean, like we said in the last episode too, is there's an easier schedule coming up on the back end, and you only have like a couple series where you're really going to be challenged, and then there's the Dodgers one. But I think it's a good time to call them up.
Oh yeah, the end
Oh
of the
yeah,
season,
for sure.
especially if it's starting to close up.
Even regardless, I think honestly, it's a win-win because it's not throwing. It's a move that doesn't throw the season down the drain. 'Cause it's not like you're getting much production from like Nathan Church overall towards this second half, even though he was heating up at the like lately. But now you get to see what your future looks like, and also probably get a better outcome with Joshua Baez being in the lineup over Nathan Church. So you can't really lose with this decision. And the rookie eligibility thing is also huge. So
Well,
Yep. So with that being said, this wraps up the emergency pod.
Sean,
We're excited, and
can you not hear me?
who knows what else will happen in the next coming weeks.
I can hear you, Mason.
All right.
I can't hear Mason.
Well, I'm gonna say something real quick. The game is tomorrow in Chicago at 1:20 for anyone that wants to watch his debut. He should be playing tomorrow, and that gives us another reason to be excited as Cardinals fans, is to see our the what could be's and the exciting guys from down under. So
Yeah, that'd be cool. All right, Sean, you can finish your wrap up.
I can't hear Mason at all. We're leaving
You
StreamYard.
can't. You can't hear Mason.
So we're gonna be on our way.
No, that's why
Thanks everybody for watching this
What the
emergency pod.
All right.
bye.